Yes, good morning. Today in this video, I'm sharing how to communicate with your partner about sexual performance anxiety. This can feel something really challenging to do, or perhaps you go to have the conversation and you just feel like, oh, I don't want to. I don't want to talk about it, or I'm scared of talking about it. So in this video, I'm going to share a tool that will help you to do that. It's really simple and easy to use straight away. So first up, before we get into the tool, why is it important to communicate with your partner about sexual performance anxiety? Well, as you know, for a relationship to work, communication is fundamental. It's a basic, important part of that. And without communication, we can end up jumping to conclusions. And I don't know why this example is coming to my mind, but when I was back in the day in banking and leading a team, I remember if there were times when people weren't turning up for work or they were off sick, if I didn't communicate that to the team, the people would just get pissed off. The team would get pissed off because they would think, this isn't fair. Why is this person not showing up? And now I have to put in extra time or work even harder, and I don't understand why. And just think about that, so taking it from a leadership context to a relationship context with your partner. When there is a lack of communication, whether it's about sexual performance anxiety or something else, the only thing that can happen is for conclusions to be formed, for stories to be formed. That's what we do as human beings, because we try to make sense of something. And so the type of questions that you can expect to be going through your partner's mind if there is no communication about this will be, is it me? Am I not turning them on? What can I do? Can I do something better? What's wrong with me? These are the genuine types of questions that the partner will be asking themselves, and probably not communicating that with you. So you can see there's this total imbalance. So that's why communication is important around this, so that we don't jump to conclusions, because ultimately incorrect conclusions can cause distance in a relationship and separation over time. And I believe if you're listening to this, you don't want your relationship to end because of this. You want to strengthen it and take it to a whole nother level. Okay, so here is the tool, and we're doing this so that you can improve communication and ultimately to start fixing erection struggles or sexual performance anxiety. And the tool is to be open and honest about it. And what do I mean by that? Because you were probably expecting this grand thing, this thing of okay, there's this step, this step, this step. No, this one is very simple. And it is with courage saying to your partner, look, I'm experiencing this. I'm not exactly sure why I'm experiencing it, and I don't have all the answers. And if I'm honest, I would really appreciate your help to be able to work through this together. As a man, it is difficult. I get it. It is difficult to approach a situation like that. Part of the gift that we have as the masculine energy is our ability to want to fix things, to want to figure things out for ourselves. And that helps us in many different areas of our life. But just ask yourself the question, is it helping me in this area of my life? And actually, do I need to be receptive to looking for guidance and looking for support outside of myself? Because there's a shitload of pressure, I promise you this, that falls away when you're with someone that has your back on this. And the tension is majorly reduced when you have the conversation to say, look, I don't actually have all the answers. I don't even know really why this is going on, but I want to sort this for me. I want to sort this for us. And I would really appreciate your help to do this with me. So we do this together. If you haven't tried that, try it. Okay, because I guarantee you're going to have somebody on your side to help work through this, rather than somebody thinking, why can't he get this sorted? Is it to do with me? Because they just see it as a threat, It means, what does it mean for them? Does it mean that you're going to leave them for somebody else? Does it mean that you're already seeing somebody else? They feel uncertainty and unsafe. So give that reassurance, give that gift of reassurance by saying, I'm with you and I want to get this sorted. I don't know exactly how. Can we work through this together? Okay, so that's it. You can see this is very, very simple, but if you haven't done this already, and if you're in a relationship and you're facing sexual performance anxiety or erection struggles and haven't had this kind of conversation, please take this as an action to go and do this now. So the first step, sometimes if you find it helpful to write it out, I do that. I write out conversations or roughly what I want to get across in a conversation before I have them for really important conversations. So that's the first step. Write it out or practice it in your mind, having the conversation. Second step is to pick a time that is right, okay? So not just walking in or calling midway through work or at the end of a crazy day back in from work and everything. If you have kids, everything's going on with the kids, pick the right time. That's step 2. So maybe when you're both alone, or you can go for a walk or sit down for dinner, okay? Something like that, where it's just you two together. And then step 3 is to actually have the conversation, to say, look, this is going on. We both know that this is a challenge for us. I don't know all the answers. I don't even know really why this is happening, but I do want to get this sorted because I love you and I want to have incredible sex with you and I want to get this fixed for myself and for us. And just to breathe and know that it's okay at times not to have all the answers. It's okay at times if we can't fix things for ourselves, because it means that we're being called to grow in a different direction, in a new way. And when that call comes, we have to usually take advice from people outside of us. Okay, so that's it for today. If you found this tool useful and you would like more guidance so that ultimately you can fix sexual performance anxiety and avoid a dead bedroom, below you'll see the link to my newsletter. Just press on that link, press subscribe. That will take you straight through to the page to put your name and email address in. And then each week, every Monday, I will send you the latest tools and guidance that I have so that you can fix erection struggles and avoid a dead bedroom. Thank you.